Did you receive my update on the Jira issue?
Which one? My inbox is full of unread emails from Jira, and I still miss the most important notifications.
Let us take a coffee break and I will explain it to you.
Okay, let's move.
The amount of notifications received from Jira often makes the user create a filter in the inbox and transfer emails sent from Jira to the trash without ever reading them. This should never be the case. These days, emails are still the most common format to send a notification, since everyone has an email address. But how can you differentiate between emails? You shouldn't. You should receive important emails only.
Okay, how to fine-tune the notifications in Jira?
Jira sends emails based on events that are fired regularly. In most cases, emails are triggered by someone else's action, for example, during a workflow post function or an issues action. It could be editing or work logged. Notifications are managed by their respective notification schemes, which work similarly to the permission scheme. This was introduced in the previous video. There are about 17 events by default, and actors like reporter, current user, or project role can be added as notification participants. Each transition fires an issue event that may result in a notification email. Events fired in a transition should be as specific to the meaning of the transition as possible. For example, when a transition leads to the on-hold status, the work stopped on issue event should be fired instead of the more generic issue updated event. Sadly, the email content cannot be manipulated by default, but by selecting the proper event type in the workflow transitions post function, more appropriate content can be sent out.
What do you need to do to start receiving notifications?
Jira may send emails via an SMTP email connection. On cloud, this is pre-configured. Jira admins need to enable it only. On data center, Jira admins have to configure SMTP connections. Once the outgoing email connections work, Jira admins need to set up notification schemes, rules to send notifications to recipients upon issue events. Finally, Jira projects need to be assigned one notification scheme. Please note that the default notification scheme is assigned to the new projects by default. Its configuration often results in two verbose email notifications. To prevent this, we highly recommend creating a more specific notification scheme and using that instead of the default one.
Me and my team using Jira Service Management for our support team. Is there anything specific we should know about?
In the case of service management projects, it's essential not just to send emails, but also to process incoming ones. In these projects, you can set up an email address where customers can send their emails and automatically turn them into Jira issues, or add their emails to the issue as comments if you would like. It comes super handy, and the customer doesn't even need to know that you are using Jira. Oh, and customers are free of charge.
Can I customize my emails?
By default, only service management notifications can be customized to a certain degree, but apps like Email This Issue allow you to create company-branded emails with completely customized content. Customized emails can be sent on a transition, triggered by an event, or manually from the View Issue screen.
Is there any best practices about email notifications for Jira?
When you are about to create a filter in your mailbox, please don't do it. Fix your Jira notification settings instead. Don't forget to configure the event types in the workflow post functions. There are a few settings about notifications in the personal settings. Usually you don't want to receive emails about your own changes. There is an underutilized feature, it's called filter subscriptions. You can save a filter by searching Jira issues and set up a rule to send the results in scheduled mails. For example, send out all the tasks with a fast approaching deadline every Monday morning. If you are using a mobile app, check for the extra notification settings on the app level. This is all we could fill into a coffee break. Hope you enjoyed it and it cleared things up. We prepared lots of valuable content for you, find them via the link in the description below. And as always, don't be afraid to ask in the comments. See you in the next video.